Hello folks, and I'm back. Took me like an hour. I was mostly washing my hands. I hope I locked the front door. I can't remember. I think I checked. Now I'm worried my checking was unlocking it and walking away. uh, like seriously, OCD is a pain in the ass. Okay, they're making their way across the countryside. Just a rumble of four guys running along.
I wander alone. I'm acting on instinct.
Who voiced Rexxar? I wonder.
You be tougher than I imagined, Rexxar. The ogres be a great help when the battle begins.
I did it first time.
We just get word that the war chief and his forces set up a command post in the central basin. The Tauren and ogres we got are going to be joining them soon.
And orcs.
Check in with Thrall at his base. The battle against Admiral Proudmoore's forces could start up at any time.
Tide Fury Cove. Sounds like a place in WoW, but we never actually see it. That's not actually anywhere you can go. Like, Tide Fury actually does sound quite familiar. I want to say there is mooks called that. It's nearly 11. Be happy.
Unleash my strength.
Oh, apparently we're Rambo now.
Once again, you have done the Horde a great service, Rexxar. I am in your debt. If you're willing, there's one last thing I need before the hammer falls. We've crafted a new standard for Durotar, a mighty banner bearing the symbol of the Horde. I want to place a shamanistic blessing on it, but I require a few items to complete my spell. Would you gather them for me? Of course, Thrall. I'd be proud to.
I need a Wild King Claw, Stormward Eye, and Bronze Dragon Scale.
My old bones ache. Abby Jaman. You be Trixie.
And you be Timmy.
I feel you, man.
We aren't actually missing out on anything by dropping this, because we now have him. This is actually dead weight. It just summons two trolls.
On the prowl. I'm acting on instinct.
Keep thinking here's where you fight the Death Lord, but no, that's over there. I know this banner's a nice item. Before actually trying it out. 300 damage. Wait, Stormward. Oh, it's an optional quest. Tries constructing a new banner for the orcs, but it is more than a mere strip of quote. Requires several rare ingredients, can only be found on creatures in the wild. With the items in his possession, Thrall can enhance the battle sound of Durotar with powerful enchantments that will help in the upcoming conflict with humans. With the humans. Stormward Eye. Vojin. What?
My quarry years. Abby Jaman.
Okay, you can actually come back here and get your items.
I'm ready to track.
Okay, move here.
Don't worry.
Be happy. We'll hold on to the mine staff for the time being.
Another round?
And I think I might get rid of the keg to get him. He is actually going to catch up to us. Might get rid of the keg to and replace it with a death mask.
I've got the scent.
Wasn't there a death mask here? Mask of death. Actually, this is another point. Well, I've cleared everywhere, but this is one of the points I cleared recently, ain't it? So I could have waited. Brutal world. And it did seem like this place was lacking a little. And up here as well, it was lacking a little because the enemy just hadn't spawned in yet. And this time you can pick up the items without having to store them on you. And we've had previous quests where you had to. Walking Call, Centaur Minotaur. Centaur Marauder.
Have one on the house. What lies before me?
Okay. In here.
I'm
Just
acting on instinct.
fine fight.
Scent. I feel your mind. We're under attack.
Sadly, I'll lose all this money when I go to the next act, but I think the next act is just
I wander alone.
you know, it's just the final battle.
I wander alone. Is trouble brewing?
Oh, brilliant.
Inventory is full. Name your poison. I'll put it on your time. Look around. Is trouble brewing? Oh, that.
I presume that reduces spell damage taken by a turd. General, I'm not really a fan of that.
You see time. Look around. What lies before
I'll
me?
hold on to it for the time being.
Unleash my strength.
Move over here.
On the prowl.
Just didn't want him running, decided to run right through the portal. Well, it seems like that wasn't a concern at all. Sometimes they're surprisingly unaggressive, you guys and the enemies. I'm telling them to attack move, and surprisingly they're not attacking. I'm glad for it, but I kind of expected them to attack. Older bronze dragon. Like again, the Warcraft 3 dragons are a fair bit different to their, you know, WoW equivalents. There is certainly plenty of just WoW dragons that are just hostile, but like Blizzard seems to fluctuate between them being sentient people and them just being like wild animals. Well, then again, I suppose there are plenty of just random, like, Defias bandits that just attack you on sight too, ain't there? So I suppose it makes sense for the dragons as well. But whatever.
On the prowl.
Oh, once. Ah, good. I think I want this for you. Actually... Oh yeah, so it's to replace the spellbook, wasn't it? Yeah, I think I want to replace the spellbook. There. They're now that bit more potent. Though I might be giving up an item once I make it to the next bit, because we'll have the battle standard. Just not sure what the battle standard does. So yeah, Troll's gone ahead. You can. It's an optional mission. You don't have to do it, but may as well. Again, I can't help but see those as fell fissures. The lack of symmetry there is bugging me. Where was the other orc? Tide Fury Cove. With the combined forces of the Orcs, Tauren, and Trolls Horde now working together, attention has turned to the human foothold at Tide Fury Cove. Admiral Proudmoore's forces are deeply entrenched, and only a full assault can push them from the shore. As first light shines upon the Orc encampment, the Horde prepares for battle. Okay, I am recording. You could hear me, you could hear the game, and you can see the game. All is good. I'm actually going to do something I rarely do in my recordings. I'm actually going to open one and just have it play. Christ, I'm just seeing the Korgol's gut just like boing. Ugh. Don't know what the audio's like.
I'm acting on instinct.
Yeah, everything's good. I'm just really paranoid. Remember because I was saying about the Grim Dawn thing? Yeah, I'm just really paranoid this is gonna act up. Cause it was 64-bit. This is 64-bit. I was thinking OBS, just didn't respond well to it or something. I don't really know the details of this stuff. I just fiddle around and hope that things work out. And I'll just yeah. I just thought it just didn't work here with OBS. But it seems fine. Maybe it was just Grim Dawn. So, that was good. Okay, you can hear me. I'm sure you can hear the game. You can see the game. And I'm recording. Yeah, sorry. Let me just reiterate that. Yeah, I just checked the Discord. I just checked one of my recordings there because I was paranoid that while everything seems to be working here, that it was coming across wrong in one capacity or another in the recordings. But they seem perfect. Well, as perfect as mine are. Okay, I'm currently recording. You can hear me. You should, if the game was making noise, you could hear it, I'm sure. And you can see the game just fine.
I'm ready to try.
Again, I can't help but hear it as Harry Potter music.
These are perfect, Rexxar. Just let me finish this spell.
I was really hoping it would get like hit by lightning or whatever. Like there'd be a bit of flair to it.
The blessing is complete. One last thing, Rexxar. I want you to carry our standard into battle. I hereby name you champion of the Horde. It is an honor, War Chief. I will carry your standard efforts may have saved us all, Rexxar. The Ogre and Tauren conscripts you've rallied could turn the tide in our favor. Proudmoore's forces have established a stronghold due north of our position. Our scouts report that he's mobilized all of his standing forces for an attack on Durotar.
War Chief, Admiral Proudmoore's forces have begun their advance. They'll be here any moment.
Let them come. They'll find the Horde to be more than they bargained for. Rexxar, you've earned the honor of drawing first blood. I'll hold the defenses here, but I want you to lead the attack against Proudmoore's base.
Gladly. All right, you warriors. The hour of victory has arrived. Come, you Tauren. Rise up, you ogres. Today, you stand united with the Horde. Loktar Ogar!
Loktar Ogar! So, I've got some of the units here. Actually, how now? Brown cow. And you can recruit some more. Tauren costs 5 supply, Grunts 3, Troll Berserkers 2, Mongols 4, and Stumble Ogres 5. You can get Ogre Magi, Spear Walkers, Witch Doctors, Troll Witch Doctors, and Shaman. So, no more Tauren. And that's it. There's also this over here. Ooh, Orgrimmar Battle Standard. A large battle standard with a new insignia of Orgrimmar upon it.
Unleash my strength. I've got the scent. Our paths converge.
Increases this... Oh, that's AI. Increases strength of the hero. Intelligent. Is that spelled right? Yes, it seems to be. Intelligence and agility by 5 or more. Also grants a melee hero and friendly nearby melee units life-stealing attacks which convert 15% of damage they deal and convert it into life. Forged by Rexxar's strength and courage, the battle standard of Orgrimmar can inspire armies to fight with an insatiable thirst for blood, giving them strength and what? I don't really care. Ooh, cool little aura. Increase damage by 20 and gives them lifesteal. So yeah, it's just a flat improvement for him. But honestly, I know, I feel like I should give it to Rexxar. Fine. You take Phoenix's skull.
I'm ready to try.
Yeah, I'm not letting that go.
Our paths converge. I've got the scent.
You don't get to really have much troops in this. You're rather handicapped.
I'm ready to track. Flush them out.
You can also get boats.
On the prowl.
And transport ships are free. And you can easily just actually sail up over here and then take the fight to them. But I'm doing it the cooler way.
My quarry nears.
I'm going to break down his front fucking door. Oh, and the banner shows on his model.
Ready to try.
Is that true for everyone?
Another round? I'll give it a shot.
It just grows out of his hat. Huh.
I'll give it a shot.
Flush them out. I'm acting on instinct. My quarry nears.
If you go over here, there's dragon turtles to
On
fight.
the prowl. Unleash my strength.
Just burning pitch on the water there.
I'm acting on
don't have to pay anything to get new troops if you lose any. The Blue Troll can handle these just fine. After playing somewhat this much StarCraft as I have, the health on units in Warcraft 3 is just so foreign to me. Also, I hope there's no loot there. Actually. Oh, we have to train them? Alright. In that case, I'll may as well take the fight to the other guys. Hopefully none of them was meant to drop loot. But yeah, the health you see in this just gets weird. Because like, basic, like, foot soldier in this, 300 hit points. Basic marine in StarCraft, 35. 45 if he gets an upgrade. Oh, we could have gotten Wind Riders if we had the Orgrimmar Fortress. Wait, that does make sense. That does make sense.
We're under attack.
Fine. Get some of these. These annoyingly. Move up. Heal. Hydromancer. Ah, good. They can get up here without running through another base. I was worried that wasn't the case. Probably should have grabbed more siege units. Then again, actually, these count as siege units, don't they? Yep. Unstable concoction.
May my ancestors watch over me.
And these are queued, so that's great. Neutral here. Create powerful explosion, 600 to a target air unit, 142 nearby to nearby enemy air units. So okay, I was thinking that 600 to air is only 140 to ground, but no, it's 600 to the target and then 140 to anyone near it. The rest of the guys I sent up died, so that sucks. Go, attack.
We're under attack. May my ancestors watch over me. Oh no! Our allied town is being attacked! We're under attack!
Got by just fine. Ooh.
Flush them out. I'm acting on instinct.
Kill this guy.
Our allied town is being attacked!
Okay. Down here.
We're under attack!
Surprisingly, he didn't die. Now he will. Oh no, that wasn't Karen. Karen dying. That was him. Down this way.
Oh yeah.
Unleash my strength. I'm acting on instinct. Our paths converge. I'm acting on instinct.
Nothing there.
Our paths converge.
Let's go up this way and then we can drop along the shore. I could try and hire a fair few of these to go fight the guys over here, but... Will he survive? Will he run into mooks? Ooh, they have ensnare.
We're under attack!
I'm ready to track. I've got the scent.
I feel your mind.
Sadly, Crypt Fiends are the best with ensnare, because it's autocast.
Strength. I'm acting on instinct. Storm.
No one else has ensnare on autocast. Which sucks. Because Rexxar went into one of those boats, they still found the boat. They start following the boat because that's, the mook they were following just went into. Sorry, those guys were sent to follow Rexxar. They kept following him even though he entered the boat. That's a nice little bit of utility. That's a nice little thing. I think in like StarCraft that doesn't happen. Though one thing Warcraft doesn't do that I wish it did, it was in another game that I keep remembering then forgetting. It was a Romance of Three Kingdoms game, like set in this, set in that thing, in that it was in that setting, not part of the game, the franchise of that name. It was like Year the Dragon or something. I have to double check. I can't remember. I just remember its desktop icon was like a golden block with a golden dragon on top of it. Basically, if you put your guys in a boat into a junk and sailed it down the river, like say if there were archers, they would open fire on any enemy that they came across. Them being in transport didn't stop them from actually attacking, which wasn't true for some games, where they'll take issue with trying to attack while being in transport, which sucks.
We're under attack!
Interesting music. Oh, you can buy plus 15. Christ.
Our allied town is
This is still bugging me.
we're under attack!
Yeah, isn't there meant to be a huge fort here? Oh. Yeah, here's the Orgrimmar Fortress. Whatever.
Our paths converge.
Our allied town is being attacked!
The sounds out of them.
What lies before me? I've got the scent.
Oh. Whizbang's Island Treasure Shop. Horn of the Clouds to channel the cloud ability. Warsong Drums. Does not stack with command aura. Yeah, there's none value here.
Yeah, what is it?
What you looking at? Okay.
'Cause, 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 'cause,
It's annoying me that I can't make the other guys because of a bug.
We're under attack! Flush them out. On the prowl.
I also wish I had like a, you know, chop ones of my own. That would be nice. Like that I could just have people auto healing. I didn't have to rely on this guy. Okay. Over this way.
Unleash my strength. Flush them out.
Attack. Hit this. Hit this. Relics. Fine, just keep fighting. Heal. Get drunk. Be on fire. Now let's just focus on this. Oh, the ogre magic did get through. Okay.
We're under attack!
Keep attacking. I've lost the Magi. Up here. Hey, get into the fight. I do like how you can just tell, you know, give orders to your siege weapons to attack at any point. That's something that I kind of miss in StarCraft.
I'm ready to try. Yeah. I'm acting on instinct. Get on with it. We're under attack.
Okay. Attack. Beautiful. I could have grabbed him if I hadn't gotten rid of the other thing. Hit it. Christ, they just focus the blizzard on it just to kill it. Funny thing is, blizzard does not work on it. I think that was a hero one.
We're under attack. What lies before me?
But yeah, I think the large part why I had difficulty when I was younger, I didn't really build these guys up well. So, yeah. Not that it's even that hard, it's just like, I was just that bad.
Our allied town is being attacked.
I'll hold off on calling my reinforcements for a little bit.
Our allied town is being attacked. We're under attack.
Oh, seems like they want to get involved in this fight. Fight your way up here. Chen's doing that bit better on survivability with the bit of lifesteal going on. Where are you?
We're under attack.
Kill this. Kill you. I'm targeting my siege weapons needs to go down.
I am able to help.
I'm only the one made it through.
Flush them out. Our paths converge. Fight, bang, and claw. I'm acting. What lies before me?
Draw a call at him. Ignite him. Up. Actually, maybe it was this was the point I started having difficulty. Probably again was because I didn't build my units well. What's my siege weapon?
They are bushwomen.
But these guys are exceptionally burly now. All of them got lifesteal. Rexxar's got... Well, actually, all of them have two sources of lifesteal. Rexxar has Kill Maim and the standard. And the other two have Mask of Death and the standard.
We're under attack.
Hopefully no attack is inbound, so these can just squeeze on through. Beautiful. Got some bloodlust on people.
We're under attack. Our allied town is being attacked.
Pull back. Oh, brilliant. These are finally getting taken out. Damn it, lost one. Also, the fact you can't see hotkeys in this game bugs me. I can see. Can't see hotkeys.
Have one on the house.
We're under attack!
This is the only guy without lifelink. Oh, lifesteal. So he's like the most fragile of them all. I'm sure I'll take that, I guess. Would be actually pretty useful here. But I think I need him to just kind of keep swinging. Up here. Kill this. Beautiful. Now fight. Do it. Focus fire, kill this. Beautiful.
Precisely. They are push, amen. Attack!
Need to get these buildings down. Then they can stop getting mooks out.
Get on with it. I go. We're under attack!
You know, I don't think they've launched an attack on Thrall in a while. I don't think they've actually been able to. Like, they're just... Did they give up trying to kill me? Like, or did we kill them? Because I swear we were just focusing on the other thing and they just walked off. God damn, he just pops out, gets his spell off, and just dies.
I'm acting. I'm acting on instinct. What lies before me?
Nice. Goddamn, they were so fixated on fighting these, they just didn't care that there was an army here. Need to babysit him so damn much. Actually, rather enjoying this. But yeah, they haven't launched any other attacks on me in a while. I think I can have more active reinforcements.
What lies before me?
Wait,
Fang and claw.
Admiral Proudmoore himself is here. Cool. He took out Rokon. Well done. Bear with me. Now you're just boring me. Ooh, I lost my siege.
What lies before me?
We're under attack.
Our paths converge.
Mangy cur.
Damn it.
I'm acting on instinct.
I hear you, man.
We're under attack.
The righteous crew.
Good attack.
Flush them out. I wander alone.
Attack this way.
We're under attack.
Wait. You know the like red rocket that got shot out? Just wondering, was it like, you know, the red rockets you see in WoW? It would have his face on it. And this guy doesn't even give a damn.
I'm acting
Cairn. Ooh, halves the cooldown. Nice. Take it down, take it down, take it down. The farms don't matter. Swords to plowshares. Swords to plowshares. I love trying to kill my siege weaponry. Yeah, this is the Castle Guard Tower and castles. It's the keep we need to take down.
on the prowl. My sword appears.
Stampede. The towers themselves are invulnerable. Castle, not so much. Does go got 10,000 hit points. A lot more than this Orgrimmar Fortress. Wait, Orgrimmar Fortress. Is this meant to be this? No. It's just weird it's called Orgrimmar Fortress. Because that makes it sound like the Fortress of Orgrimmar. Okay, they don't got the best range, do they? My god, Rexxar at this stage should be more arrow than man, or ogre, but he's still going. I can keep my rampage going, but not sure I quite care. So yeah, the Cowman and the Bearman are just going to keep trashing the place. Or at least for the next second.
I'm ready to track.
Regenerates 200 hit points and 75 mana of the hero over 30 seconds. Contains 5 charges. Yep. We be half orc, half ogre Rambo. Please, they weren't scout towers. Don't lie. Don't downplay my achievements. That one over there didn't even get hit, and it still went down.
We've routed human forces on the mainland. It appears that Admiral Proudmoore and his marines have pulled back to the safety of Theramore Isle.
You know the word
I
marines.
wish this was the end of it, Rexxar. But so long as Admiral Proudmoore lives, he'll never stop helping us. We must press our attack and lay siege to Theramore itself. I only pray that Jaina is safe. She had nothing to do with her father's agenda, but unfortunately, invading her citadel is the only option left.
Continue. Yes, that only took 36 minutes. Yes. Act 3, a blaze of glory. Moments later, Thrall, Rexxar, and the warriors of the Horde gather along this coastline to plan their final assault on the Grand Admiral's bastion of Theramore Isle.
War Chief, our troops are ready, but the Admiral's assembled a blockade of battleships around Theramore. There's no way we can match their firepower.
Damn it, I should have thought of this sooner. We've got to find some way to...
Rexxar, I come in peace. You must believe me. I had no part in my father's plans. I wish none of this had ever happened. I don't know what to do.
We've bled together on many battlefields, Jaina. We've faced untold perils as allies. But your father threatens the security of our nation and the very future of my people. You know how this has to end.
I know that. Do what you must. There's a goblin shipyard on a nearby island that could provide you with warships of your own. With those, you could scatter the blockade surrounding Theramore. But please, spare my life. My fathers will try to use them against you, but they're the only real family I have left when this is over. Please, guys.
We'll do all we can. You have my word. Now you better make yourself scarce. The battle's about to begin.
I can see why the two people shipped it to.
It's now or never.
See it done, Rexxar. I'll meet you at Theramore.
Not remember this bit.
What lies before me? I've got
I thought we were just going straight to the other bit.
one to
The last bit. Wave tower. There's just a lot of people inside just doing the wave, and that hurts us. The other guys are doing very well for keeping themselves healed.
on the prowl.
There was something I was thinking there, but I can't remember now. Huh, that's the banner. Like, I recognize the horde symbol there, but I never see the axes used again. Really?
What lies before
Like, see all that's going on here. This is why the people Kultiris and BFA hate Jaina, and for what's yet to come. So, there'll be in December 2019. There'll be a blog post coming out, me talking about how they didn't do Jaina's storyline in BFA right. How they should have had, like, basically it's a redemption arc, but there wasn't enough redemption to it. And you're seeing, like, and like this is what she has to redeem herself for. She stood to one side and didn't side with the Kultirans against the Horde here. Whether you see that as right or wrong, that's how the Kultirans see it, and it's how Jaina seemingly now sees it. So, you know, she has to redeem herself for it here. Well, in BFA, she's meant to be redeeming herself for what her inaction here. So whether or not you agree with her standing to one side, Jane and the Kultirans think she did wrong there, and she must redeem herself for it. So, but there wasn't really enough of a redemption arc to, you know, for that, you know? I can't really find the right words, but yeah, basically, what happens in BFA is meant to be a redemption arc for Jaina, but there wasn't really enough redemption arcing to cover the sins she's committed in the eyes of herself and the Kultiran people. So, yeah, just basically this is kind of like, when you're watching this is something to keep in mind, you know? This is what the arc of BFA is about, you know? And it might be December by the time this comes out. I'm not sure when I'll get to edit the footage and start, well, delete the footage I've already edited and get the new stuff out. Somehow a guy throwing a metal stick at a tower manages to destroy the tower. Goddamn. Never doubt the power of a metal stick.
What lies before me?
Take this down, take this down.
I bang and claw. Making her
Actually,
under attack.
you know what? I'm feeling a little impatient right now. Conjurous Rex. Mok'Nathal the Healer. I could have gotten the Frost Dragon Shield, but I don't think I need it. They really hate those wards. On hard, they are really proactive about getting rid of wards. They have a very high priority. Also, I just got the water elementals drunk. Conjurous Rex. It's a cool name. Jesus. Grab it. I think I have to wipe out this base, or at least most of it. Be happy. Attack it. Alright, I'm just gonna stand to one side and let them do this. Well, not stand to one side, I'm just gonna take my hands off the keyboard and just relax. Because really, none of the heroes are in much danger. He's in the most, but he'll be fine. Oh look, he's fine now. The Coltierans really set up shop quick. Like, no god, how much they must. Brilliant. Like, there's this amount of stone you know, like, like all these walls, you know, all this. Wait, what? Ooh, just got this for free. Nice. I know in this you get the only materials you use are gold and there we go. I know that the only materials in this you use are gold and lumber, but go with it. Go with it. Like, damn, they're proactive. You know, got like all the stone they've gathered, all the wood. They're busy boys, busy beavers.
Our paths converge. We're under attack.
Glyph of Omniscience. Sure. Ah, hey troll. Mercenary camp. Alright lads, let's... What's this again? Graphical glitch. Okay, how could there be an ancient frostworm? Did the Lich King go around turning much dragons? You know, I know ancient frostworm means, to me would mean, you know, it's been a long, long time as a frostworm. Actually, frostworm. Okay, actually, in WoW, what the fuck is a frostworm? I had been thinking a frostworm was solely, you know, a risen dragon. You know, a dragon that had been brought back from the dead by the Lich King. But in other, like, I can say D&D, there's dragons that just breathe ice inherently. And Warcraft 3 does differ heavily from, say, WoW in lore details and whatnot. So I'm just whatever. Basically, I'm just thinking, you know, if it's, you know, if you're calling it an ancient frostworm, I know it makes it sound like it's been a frostworm for a long time. And if it's like a Lich King thing, then did I know the Lich King hasn't been around for long enough to call any of its minions ancient, unless you just mean ancient, including its mortal life. up, you idiots. Well, now I'm oversupplied.
We're under attack!
Right now, my sole strategy is just like, you know, just waiting here and just sending ships out. Never said it was a good strategy. Murloc mercenaries, eh? Also, I still have a ton of gold. Did they bring this from the last mission? Last level? I didn't think they did that. Same damage, same armor, just 200 less health. Goddamn range. Make more. Faster. Seas of blood. Pirate booty. Yarr. Drop in some stuff. Get in the boat. Yarr, we could be going pirating, man. Oh, that one came out weird. Yarr, we be pirates. Yarr. Ah, you do have to pay money for these. That's fun. Fair bit left on this. Attack. Huh. There's the smileys on those.
We're under attack!
Be happy.
Ah, gave 600.
We're under attack!
Okay, you know what? I see dead people. Just curious if there's anything around the place. And this map is more pirate booty. Map is enough of a pain in the ass without just wandering around the place. Alright. So there's little bits of pirate booty around the place, but I don't care. If only we had Zul'jin, we could just, you know, get turned into bats to go bomb the ships. I don't like fighting this stuff with these boats, because it just feels like they're made of paper. The boats don't feel any way durable.
We're under attack!
You know, they just don't feel any way actually respectably tanky. And just generally not having a fleet of them isn't helping.
We're under attack!
I think I'm just waiting on one more of these. Eh. See, just being shipped through. Doesn't help that they're doing piercing damage against light armor.
We're under attack!
Alright. Attack.
We're
Nice.
under attack!
Move away. Can't take them. If we hack through here, actually, not sure if that's across the channel. It's not.
We're under attack!
Or, no, it is. I have no idea what you're doing.
We're under attack!
Nice. Everyone muster up. Gonna lose so many people on these boats.
We're under attack!
Okay, yeah, that isn't actually possible. Did we see a similar design boat in WoD? I don't think so. Christ, there's just cannons all around. Like, it looks less Warcraft and more like between like the cannons everywhere and the banners. It looks more like a Warhammer boat or something. Or maybe not looks like, but you know, it passes what at least I would expect of an orc one. Well, probably with not enough random shit slapped on it, but still, get my point. I'll get a new one if this breaks, so I don't really care if it does. Oh, you're still alive. Attack.
We're under attack!
Wee.
We're under attack! We're under attack!
Hydra are mostly down. Cricket's down.
Under attack!
I was wondering what they were. It's the tails. If I really wanted to, I could go get some pirate booty. Yar. But I don't want. Here we go. Christ, the range and those mortar bastards. Can't just eat them. Okay, wait a second. Just need to sink one goddamn more boat. I could actually be bringing the other guys along and landing them on islands to break them. That would actually be a really good idea. I know I did, I only just thought of it. So yeah, I'm truly acting on it.
Another
We're under
outlaw.
attack!
You're alone.
In here.
Instinct.
Land here. Attack. This is connected. Well, this place is dealt with. Christ, the gyrocopters just pop out and die. And actually, I could probably engage this boat with these. Okay, pull back, going forwards, now kill it. Forwards a bit further. Damn it, not that way. Okay, kill this guy first.
I'm acting. We're under attack.
Seriously? Really? Stormbolt could hit inorganics before. Huh. Well, these three boats should have it handled. I fancy just letting the Shadow Hunter deal with them. I could have gotten it without them, but still, wasted stuff.
The Admiral's defenses.
You've done well, Rexxar. You're a natural leader. You remind me of Hellscream.
Except not stupid.
Now only one task remains. We must storm the Citadel and deal with Admiral Proudmoore once and
Continue. Terramore City. While the blockade ships burn and sink to the bottom of the sea, the Horde lands on the shores of Terramore Isle and sails the walls of the city. As the orcs begin their slaughter, years of oppression at human hands fills them with hatred and rage as they begin their final push towards Admiral Proudmoore himself.
Now, warriors, we must storm the Citadel. We must find Admiral Proudmoore and put an end to him. Only then will our nation be safe.
We are with you, Rexxar. Lead on.
Wakar Ogar! For the Horde! For Duratar!
How much of Chen Stormstout's, part in this is actually canon? Because he just got helped making beer, and now here he is, aiding them in slaughtering Alliance. It's just like, goddamn. There's actually treasure over here. So, we only have the heroes, everyone else is just flinging themselves at this. And you can lose these bases. So, we're not to destroy these. Okay, let's get to here. Now this is the mission I always think of when I'm playing. Do you get money for killing these? Nice. I thought like they never gave you money for killing faction-aligned NPCs. But anyway, yeah, we want to get over to here because it's either there or over here. But they can give you a blink dagger that allows you to get to here, which I want to show off. Because first time through, I didn't even notice it. But yeah, this is when I think of, the Rexxar campaign. I think of the first area, and then I think of here. Like that little first act. I think of there, and then I think of here. Like this is just a really fun, cool mission. I just really enjoyed it before. Christ, the health on this.
We're under attack!
Probably fare a lot better for them if they actually mustered.
Being attacked!
It's actually, you know, muster the forces that attacked.
We're under attack!
They also don't rebuild if they get wiped out, by the way.
Our allied town is being attacked! We're under attack!
Okay, these will churn out enemies to kill us, but we're not to take out the buildings. Chen is gradually losing health, but he's doing very well. I was thinking for once this isn't getting attacked, but no, it is.
Our allied town is being attacked! We're under attack!
Deals more damage, but takes more damage.
Our allied town is being attacked!
Huh. More guard. Up here. Just run down here. Kaelin's Dagger of Escape.
Save your poison.
Our allied town is being attacked! Inventory is full.
You seem a little harsh. Is trouble brewing?
I'm ready to track.
We're under attack! Our allied town is being attacked!
Unleash the beast.
God damn.
Town is being attacked!
This place is still under siege. They really don't like this place. Thankfully, they're doing fine at keeping this place up.
Our allied town is being attacked! Our allied town is being attacked!
What lies before me?
Okay, back this way. Fine. Just wanted to show off over here, but these towers are proving a nuisance for the troops that are trying to rush in. So if we can help them take them out, then maybe the troops will actually be somewhat goddamn useful.
Allied town is being attacked!
Heal yourself. Coming in the bear.
Allied town is being attacked!
Our paths converge.
Our allied town is being attacked!
Unleash the beast.
down. We're bloodlusted. I think it's about to wear off any second now, sadly. Ooh. Very few abilities that actually help against buildings. Oh no, Karen does get that. I just haven't gotten it yet for him. I don't remember these towers being so goddamn burly. Christ. You know, this would be going better if the peons actually got into those burrows.
On the prowl. On the prowl. You see I'll put it on your tab. Oh, that's it. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab.
I remember not being quite happy with this the first time I got here, because I know I was just really hyped for like, oh, what did I find? I found something really cool.
Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab.
Bling ring.
Have one on the house.
OMG. Bling ring will solve all your financial difficulties. Just quickly see the bling ring bling bling. Yeah, every time you click it, you get 25 gold. So just sit here and keep clickety.
I'll give it a shot.
But yeah, no, that's
I'll give it a shot.
silly money,
Oh, gladly.
and not in the good way. It's
Have
just
one on the house. I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house.
like it really ain't much, you know. It's not silly money in the, you know, fun good way, you know. Also, that had ass jiggle physics, I swear. Goddamn ogres. But yeah, it's silly money, but not in the fun way. It's in the lackluster sort of way. I'm just really curious, what is over here?
I've got the scent. On the prowl.
No, nothing.
Our allied town is being attacked.
Right, that's the right swarm of humans. Ah, and the yep, the peons did actually get in. Also, never see this kind of turret again. No wave towers in WoW. Not even the design, like. Well, same is true for cannon towers, ain't it? More or less, these can babysit themselves. More or less. I think after a while you probably do want to help them out, but more or less they can mind themselves.
We're under attack. Our allied town is being attacked. On the prowl.
To be honest, do you ever even really see these towers?
What lies before me? Our allied town is being attacked. We're under attack.
An ogre got pulled through with us. Ah, they righted themselves. Good.
Our allied town is being attacked. We're under attack.
Three even mightier panels. I probably should have grabbed that. Just finish this off, please. This... I love it.
Name your point.
I'm ready to crack.
Gotta be honest, by the time we get to
Paths converge.
the end of this, oh, Bob's guns. By the time we get to the end of this, they're probably gonna level even more.
Taking care. Hard. For honor. Strength.
God, even more advertising for Ubisoft. My God.
I'll give it a shot.
Flush them.
Nice. Oh, nice, they're flowing in, tearing the place apart. Very nice. Are having difficulty with these towers though. Sheer health bar on them, you know. I do have to say I do love this, you know. Maybe I do think the health bars on towers have gone a little crazy, presuming that's down to hard mode, but it's still cool. I still like the map.
I wander alone. Our paths converge. We're under attack. Our allied town is
Seems like a
being
perfect little
attacked.
wall to have. I mean, like it's like they already have the memorial stone set up for it. For well, what's happening here.
Precisely. What lies
He's trying to hit the Banderan, but his drunken brawlers moves are too much for it.
Our allied town is being attacked.
Yeah, this. Oh, Charles level 15. Cool. God damn that chain lightning. But unlimited charges. Nice. But
We're under attack.
we're not. This place, I would imagine, of all places,
Being attacked.
is probably not in any danger of actually falling.
Unleash the beast.
you know, regardless of the 2 side expansions, you know, that's the one with Troll there. I would imagine that one's probably the most durable of them all.
Unleash my strength. My fang and claw. Unleash the beast.
I know how he feels, and so do mine.
My fang and claw.
Oh, this is a bit of a sad topic. I'll make reference to it nonetheless. Something I realized recently. Like, I get now horrible aches and pains in my bones because I suffer with fibromyalgia, and probably it hasn't been diagnosed yet. Next time I talk to the guy, I will bring it up. Possibly arthritis. And I'm only 23. I've really looked up by, you know, really won the genetic lottery. But, the aches and pains feel just like the growing pains I had as a kid. So I'm thinking I might have had childhood arthritis. Fun, eh? Of course, completely undiagnosed, just, yeah. It's just kind of looking back in hindsight, it just kind of seems that way, you know? This model actually did make it through into WoW. These did in a limited way, I think.
Our allied town is being attacked.
Ooh, this place is being rather diminished. Sadly, I did get rid of the book. I'm regretting that now, because for once, there's actually fucking strongholds.
I'm ready to track. I wander alone. I'm acting on instinct. Our allied town is being attacked. We're under attack.
There's no one going around repairing these, thankfully.
Our allied town is being attacked.
I'm going to try and save this place. They've been going so well. They even took down the towers there. Nice. Because of these guys being around, we can res other Torn. Just handy turning this tide, though they're now out of mana. So, will you try and rebuild? Jinzil's Magic Shack. No, this place seems rather permanently diminished.
Good. Be happy.
That's sad.
We're under attack. Being attacked.
What buff is this? Spirit Link. Ah, yes.
Unleash my strength. Our allied town is being attacked.
Take down that goddamn tower. Sure help bar on it. And the armor.
Our paths converge. We're under attack.
Yeah, I'm just also realizing I'm just seeing parallels right now between this and the end of Heart of the Swarm, where, you know, a blonde person. Okay, end of Heart of the Swarm, Kerrigan's invading Korhal to strike down Mansk. Here, this Troll is invading Terramore to strike down Admiral Proudmoore. But the blonde child of that leader asks the monstrous invader, the monstrous player character, not to kill their people. To sure have your fight, but to, you know, minimize casualties. There's overlap here, damn it. No, I have no issue with that. I'm just to be clear, I have no issue with that. I'm just being like, I see overlap. Yeah, I don't know how well. I don't know how you thought that was gonna go well. There. So this just basically just gives him every time just an extra few points. Oh, Christ. Okay, I was putting too much faith in Troll. Oh, well, actually, he's back alive already. Neither heaven nor hell wants me. No, you're too green to enter. It's not easy being green. As long as I keep pushing this lane, this base will be fine. A few mooks will get by because of this, but not enough to be a threat. And this lane should be fine because I did weaken up here a little. And here is mostly rectified. This turret's nearly down. Take this down. I wish I could just control some of these moves to get them to focus far better. Beautiful. Oh, everyone over here. Grab this.
Now, you're
Attack.
prepare to get crushed. This will be grisly.
I love the puns. I think they carried this icon over as well into, wow, they carried over a lot.
I'll put it on your tab.
Like, this is the place itself.
Gladly. I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house.
We're not going to assault them themselves until we have reinforcements, because Proudmoore is not there by himself. He's got a few mooks with him. We'll poke her head up and see, but
Have one on the house. Oh, gladly.
We're under
I'll give it a
attack!
shot. Oh, gladly.
The Admiral's elite guard are trying to cut us off. Slay them all. Town is being attacked.
exactly what they're even called.
What lies before me?
Storm towers. Less health than the other ones, thank God. But yeah, all I could think of was that one. Given how quickly Troll rezzed, I suddenly had the you know, that one bit from Full Metal Alchemist. Remember the early storyline where they're at that town with the guy saying like, "Look, I'm security disciple of, you know, I'm security avatar of God. Look, I can do things," but he just had a philosopher's stone. He goes to kill Ed, and he just, you know, it's like, "I'll send you to meet your, you know, maker," and it's just like, "I'll be sent right back." That's all I could think of there for a second, and that's what I was trying poorly to reference. Basically, what I'm saying is, ooh, an orc made his way up here. But anyway, here's Gavin Rad the Dyer, Chief Petty Officer, Admiral Proudmoore, Paladin, and Nihilus Arcanister, Chief of Chaplains. Ironically, is not of the same class as the chaplains. I don't want to fight. I don't want to bring the fight to them just yet. I'm sad that fell so soon. I want to have all 3 lines charging them. But yeah, I was just referencing. I was just trying to reference that in a quick, offhanded way. Wasn't able to fully think, you know, fully word it right. Just tear it down. That will eventually fall. Especially now that more and more are hitting it. I kinda wish I could almost repair it. Shen's getting a back rub. Thankfully he's too drunk to notice.
We're under attack!
Christ, this still hasn't fallen.
Our allied town is being attacked! What lies?
Okay, I'm just moving on.
Orcs are more tenacious than I remembered. I thought you savages would have turned on each other by now. This is not the Horde you remember, man. We have no interest in conquest or murder. We have paid for the sins of our forebears in blood. Can your blood atone for genocide, Orc? Your Horde killed countless innocents with its rampage across Stormwind and Lordaeron. Do you really think you could just sweep all that away and cast aside your guilt so easily? No, your kind will never change, and I will never stop fighting you.
Ironically, in his quest to punish genocide, he is committing genocide. It's kind of, and he's very much like the horde that he hated, in a sense. In the horde that he hates. Well, the one difference is, at least in his case, at least the people had done something to him before he, like the Horde's initial attack was unprovoked. At least in his case, the Horde at least did something to him in the first place, you know? But, anyway. Damn troll constantly wants me to cosplay as, Trixie from Fairy Odd Parents. It's very strange. very uncomfortable. Keep using the hotkeys.
They are too shaman.
Just take it down. Downtown. Thank you.
They are too shaman.
This. Yeah, you weren't gonna get very far there at all. We should be able to tear through these just fine. They're more potent than the normal cannon towers you see. Markedly so, I do believe. But they'll be torn down just fine.
We're under attack.
Christ.
Our allied town is being attacked.
They'll be fine. Okay, now I have 2 wings heading straight for him. I just need to help this last wing. This last lane. I do have a bit of time for this though because they have towers to hack through. And, well, I do too. I'm gonna hack through them much more effectively. Yeah, feels something on my tongue like confession time. Sometimes when I've been commentating, like, a moth will be in my room, and I'll be talking, and I'll end up killing it with my mouth. Like, I'll be talking, it'll fly in, and I wouldn't notice. Happened twice. I think I lost the recording in both times for... Not, I was gonna put it up, thing be damned. But I have no idea what's happened with the footage. I think it's both times are on my Mac, maybe?
We're under attack. What lies before me? Unleash the beast. I'm acting on them.
Oh god, they've won these towers now.
We're under attack.
Chief Petty Officer. He's down as Paladin. But this guy's down as Chief Petty Officer, but he's clearly using the Paladin model. Oh, nice cape. You're down Chief's Chaplains, but you're clearly an Archmage. Then again, I guess they are sea priests, and he is summoning sea elementals. It's whatever. Basically, just with the name of Chief and Chaplains, I was expecting a healer, given how the other chaplains are. They managed to take that down. And they were having a fair time with this. That tower is going to be after falling. Let's go help him with this one. They cleared out the rest of here, and presumably died to these. A lot are clustering up over here. Maybe if I left them long enough to get it done.
Save your voice.
timing of that made it look like Karen stomped him in, but it wouldn't be the case.
They are Shush, Amen.
Some of them are moving back? Huh. I keep expecting the select army button over here. You know, select all forces button. Have to leave these go. Nothing there.
They are Shush, Amen.
I'm curious. I see dead people. I see dead people.
We're under attack!
If only we had a footman like this on a normal mission. Then again, if only we had heroes like these on a normal mission. Huh. Friggin' cakewalk. Oh! Alright. You want to fight down here? Sure. Oh, Karen's fallen. Karen is back. Fighting them down here isn't really the best of things. Because we're fighting them among all of these mooks and the goddamn towers. Damn it. 1,000 gold. The chief petty officer is down. Yeah, they cap out at 14. Sorry, at 15. How many of these are there? I suppose there's the... yeah, we put off the entirety of the guard. And... what was here? But this guy's standing here, it's... I don't know, I couldn't help but see it as... the way they lined up. It was like he was trying to be like, oh yeah, I'm the chief petty officer now. Yeah. None the slightest. Wait, did these purge them? Christ, make sure the shamans make it true.
What lies before me?
Heal him.
No mercy.
Roar. Okay. These towels? No, towers. These towers must fall now. Beautiful. Now we can fight. He's down as Paladin, but he's got very unique abilities. I wonder if it's another bug and misnaming. I'd actually like to see what his abilities are. Black Bloods? Their blood is clearly red. Get him drunk. Maybe it'll make more sense then.
Stand down, humans.
Father, why wouldn't you listen?
Above all else, Tina, he was a proud warrior. Remember him as such.
Durotar is now safe. We have no further quarrel with his hands. We will leave your island in peace, Jimmy. And may we never have to come here again. Farewell, Caesar. You saved our nation, Rexxar. For that, I can never repay you. Will you return to Durotar with us and make a new home for yourself?
I appreciate your offer of love, but I am Mok'Nathal, a wanderer. I belong in the wilds amidst the beasts and elements of the land. Remember this. I will always be a part of the world. I will always be there.
And that was the founding of Durotar. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed that, folks, and I sincerely hope you join me again. Honestly, I know I want more, damn it. It feels like it just ended, you know? And there should have been more. Ugh. But no, that's it. That's it. It feels like I hit escape and so, you know, but no, I didn't. That's the end of it. Yeah, I'm just gonna move to stop him. Like, rawr, rawr. But yeah, no, that's the end of it. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed, and I sincerely hope you join me again soon. Is there anything you'd like me to know? Anything at all? Please let me know in the comment section below. Up next in the RTS slot of my channel will be Perimeter. Well, it's not technically an RTS slot, it's RTS or turn-based, real-time, whatever. Everything goes, all that goes in here. It's a lot of them are RTSs. Next up will be Perimeter, the other game suggested by Anonymous. As a slight amendment, I will not be taking further suggested games because basically, the Perimeter and Eridor have been on the list for a long time to play and finish, and I feel terrible that they aren't done yet. And like, if you want to let me know that a game exists, feel free. But you know, I won't be taking, don't take my acknowledgement of like, oh, this game exists as a suggestion. If I end up doing it, I do it of my own accord, and it'll be like any other series on my channel. Basically, I just feel like I view suggested games in a different light, and I feel horrendous when I don't have them done, and there's a lot of different burden to them than with a normal thing. And I don't mean burden in a bad way, just simply like, I feel like, I feel terrible that Eridor isn't done, and it's gone on hiatus for so long. It's a rather hard game, and I think I need to break out the alcohol before I go back to it. The lack of save scumming is quite the pain. Plus, it's the first game of that style I've really played. I poked a little at a Might and Magic before, but it was only a little. It never really suited me, you know? And to be honest, Might and Magic is a bit different to Eridor anyway. But yeah, I can't fully articulate basically my thought process, there. Basically, feel free to let me know of games, but I won't be taking them as suggestions. It will just be you know, like if I do end up playing them, you know, it's of my own accord and not because you suggested it. So yeah. I can't fully articulate that. I just can't find the words, and on some level, I feel it would only make sense to me anyway, you know. But yeah, next up will be Perimeter. Anonymous suggested this to me like a couple years back, and I'm finally getting around to it now. One thing that he did do, he hasn't gotten onto the expansion yet, but for the basically, the game Perimeter was originally a Russian game. It was translated and localized by Codemasters, but according to Anonymous, I can't, I don't speak Russian. I can't play the Russian version to find out for myself. According to Anonymous, the Codemasters' localization of it was rather poor, or questionable. Can't remember quite the word he used, but they cut stuff out, different things. In their edition of it. So for all the briefings of the base game, he provided his own translation for them. So, depending on how the briefings work, I'll be either, letting the briefings play out, then reading his edition. Could also, though the one I just described is probably the best, I could also say if it's, character says something, then you hit space to get the next bit of dialogue going. Could always, like, okay, Bob said this thing, Bob says this thing, and Anonymous's thing, then it's Alex's turn over here, and keep going like that. Could do that, but it's probably best to just let one play out, then read the next. So, yeah, next up will be Perimeter with, and as an extra will be Anonymous translations alongside it. And like I was basically, sorry, I'm just getting kind of mentally stuck. It's like, when you try and start the car and the engine just won't catch. That's how my mind feels right now, and it's quite the uncomfortable, uncomfortable feeling. But yeah, basically, feel free to suggest things to me. Well, feel free to let me know of games. I won't be taking them as suggestions though. Just simply because I have a long list of my own games to get through, and when people make suggestions and whatnot, I feel bad about not getting them done right there and then, and it's just basically a lot of extra stress on me. Not condemning, Anonymous there, and it's, I'm just realizing shit, people could take it that way. But no, nothing like that. It's just, I'm just realizing it's, I realize now why others don't take suggestions, I didn't think much of it before, and it's like, go ahead. But yeah, feel free to suggest things, but feel free to let me know about games, but if I do end up doing them, it'll be because of my own accord and whatnot. It'll be done in my, in my own time and whatnot. As is any other game on my channel, So, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this. Again, I feel I can't really explain the, like, a long time coming. That, oh yes, that would probably be the fight between Artis and Illidan, I guess. Yeah, it is. Come remember what I was saying. But yeah, I feel like I can't probably express my thought process for it, but that's as good as you're gonna get. So I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you join me again soon. I'm just gonna go now, because otherwise I'll keep going around in circles like I did earlier about that war thing. Ah, that's still bugging me. Well, actually, no. Now that I mention it, I'm a little miffed about it, but what's bugging me right now is the fact that I can't properly express that point. I'm sure you can figure it out, put your own words to it anyway. It might be quite my feeling, but you know, if it's close enough, that's what matters. You know, as long as you can comprehend it in some way, you know? The exact words don't matter so much as ye understanding to some degree, you know? And it just... Here, give me a second. Hey folks. I was meaning to stop there till I had fully thought it out, but I kind of jumped the gun there. But yeah, I think I pretty much expressed myself fully there. All it is I feel that it's... Actually, you know what? I'm just realizing it's not... What I was going to say there is not new. I've already said it all. But yeah, hopefully what I have said makes sense. If it doesn't, I'll try and write it out and hope it makes sense there. I'm better at wording things via text anyway. My mind is too scattered and addled to really word things great on the fly. But anyway, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I do hope you join me again soon. I'm sorry for being a bit off in this series, this, you know, return here. Like I said, I haven't said in this set, have I? But I haven't been doing well as of late. I've been rather off. So yeah, just sadly bubbling over into this. I try my best to, you know, keep that out, but it's difficult, you know. You know, I can only do so much, you know. But yeah, feel free to let me know about things. Just don't take my acknowledgement of them, or even saying they're cool, that's interesting, as, you know, I kind of like the look of it, kind of thing, as, you know, like me accepting it as a suggestion. I just like, I'll add it to my list, and when I get to, I'll get to it when I get to it. I'll just be treating it as any other thing. Because I'm realizing taking suggestions for full series, I know, it just, I feel terrible when it's not done like straight away. And in the case of Eredor, it's a very difficult game that I'm just kind of burnt out on right now because of its difficulty. But I feel terrible that I'm not playing it, but I feel terrible, I know I wouldn't play it well if I went to play it right now. And, you know, it's just this constant storm of just feeling terrible. So it's just, I'm like, yeah, you know, it's, you know, if it's gonna end up like this, it's best if I don't take suggestions. Again, nothing against, you know, I hope that's not taken the wrong way. It's just the realities of how I'm feeling about it. So, I sincerely hope you enjoyed this, and I'm gonna go now. Love and peace, baby. Hope you join me again soon.